All right, so this next one is Jose versus Silent.
Oh, yeah.
There's that.
I,
Sorry, go ahead.
I like that hot B. Like so, like what Jose is doing with Terry. It's some like little things that what's it
Oh, there
called?
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, see how I'm talking about contesting with the air. So
Yeah,
that's
here you
something
go.
like the Septi could be should consider start using how he checked with a stand B, then a hot B. Got Angel, then he was trying to go for another hot pressure, and he does hit her right there, and then he ran. But I think it's fine because I don't think he would have been able to get anything away from that. Maybe a stand B at most and get a hit
Yeah.
two hit, but not really much after that. Of course, that was a nice read, but Silent misses that. Silent got a good hit confirm. See how
Good
that thing
throw on
is?
wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know how that thing is fake. A lot of people were falling for that. I mean, she only hits behind her, so she does it in that moment. You get what I'm saying? You guys have to
Yeah.
be able to recognize that and be able to punish her or throw something at her.
Oh, so she throws that leg back or something like that.
Yeah,
It feels like I can't grab her though, because she was like so far, or like the center of her box is away or something.
you gotta remember like her what's it called? She's gonna land and be -1, so just try to take advantage of that in general. You get what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's only that elbow that she turns around and does. So it's pretty much used strictly for a cross up. So think of like Yori's taco. He's not gonna hit in front.
Yeah.
Only gonna hit behind. So yeah, they're just using it to feint attack. That was a good cross up by Silent. That was nice.
What distance is that? I'm gonna figure this out, because this I got smoked by this a lot. He even did the double Iori.
It comes out.
Oh, it's off of an air reset. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, check this out right here. See how he rolled? That was
Yeah.
a great option. A lot of people were not aware of that. If I was him, I would have rolled right here. Watch, roll. Yeah, I think it's right here. Roll and backdash. So can you pause it right there when it goes to the when he rolls at him?
Yeah.
So let's go right here. So this is something we could break down a little bit so other people could understand. All right, so go when Yuri is behind Angel Pod. Okay, so right here, right? So Angel is about to do a crouch B. And in KOF, I believe I'm pretty sure 14 is this way too. If you backdash,
Here,
you are
my cam off for this. Sorry.
you are low invo at that point. So usually most Angel players will try to use crouch B or crouch A at this moment. So if she does use crouch A and then you backdash, you get tagged. At most, you're just taking a you get hit, you get flipped. Of course, you're gonna get a pressure, but it's still better than getting hit by a clean attack. And if she does opt in for a crouch B, pretty much backdash is like low invo. You pretty much evaded that situation and getting yourself out of that sticky situation from Angel. So that way, when you do those two consecutive like movements, you're creating space for yourself between you and Angel, and you definitely want that in general against this matchup because Angel wants to get in on you. Yuri does have good like tools to keep Angel away, of course, with the air fireball, defending yourself properly with jump D, hop CD, stand C is amazing. Crouch C, depending on when she's about to do her jump CD. Her jump CD does have a slower startup compared to before. But once it sticks out, the active frames are pretty good, so it probably will trade against a lot of things. But if you position yourself right, you might be able to do a crouch C and go for a Zuna drop. So spacing is definitely key against this matchup, and you don't want to have this girl straight up in front of your face. I mean, attractive has her fucking boobs look, but that shit is fucking.
No, man, I even noticed that in the matchup when I was fighting her. I was like, I can't let this girl be close to me. I broke my own advice that I had for somebody else about not backdashing, like multiple times in a row. And it worked out because I had enough room to react when she would do that forward kick. Like, she did it round start. I'll just put it, like, we can watch it again. But this thing, you can't crouch B it. Wait, maybe wasn't this one. Oh, it was the beginning of Terry. Oh well. Well, she just like did that leg launch where she goes, "Oh yeah," throughout the air.
Let's see. That one?
No. Oh, if it comes up again, I'll see. I'll pop it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what move you're talking about.
Right there. Boom.
Oh, the forward. So after her move, she does a forward B and she leaps at you, right?
Yeah.
With that kick. Yeah.
So I right here is where I did, like, I didn't jump with Benny when she did this, but I backdashed twice and I just threw a knee to check, and if she did, I let it rip.
Ah, I see.
So I didn't know what was happening the first match I had, and then I started to figure it out the second like set that we played. Oh, that's a good thing to be wary of too. Angel can like hop back and check you. We talked about it with the backdashing.
Yeah, since she did the dive, the hurt box on that, or the hit box, is not that great. But if she did jump D instead, it would have been great because it would have traded and Yuri would have been able to clean. That was a good round with Yuri in general. So fundamentally, I think Jose is not playing too bad in the neutral game. I think he got blown up due to like matchup unfamiliarity. So he just didn't know what to really do when I guess in like certain situations against her. That was a very nice grab. I really like that. Sad he didn't like apply pressure or get in front of her face and try to sniff
good throw punish on the EX.
Oh, but
sadly, no,
she effed up right there. Yeah, I think he he committed when he shouldn't have.
Yeah, like he had the lead. How much life did he have here? Because he had a lot of life, or he didn't have the life lead, but he
didn't have the life lead. But he had a few good opportunities. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he
gets the corner right here. He gets the reset point.
He dropped, yeah. And I think Silent was, I don't know if he was mashing it or he just did it. Because that was, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he probably saw, like, he did have time, though. Because he saw that, like, she was going for the flip and he didn't do it fast enough. So he realized, like, hey, I could actually just buffer the super right here and just let it rip.
There were a couple times when I was playing Silent too, where I was like, I need to bait the DP right now, and then like I ran up and then I didn't bait it, like I didn't do it properly, or like I accidentally pressed an extra button, or I misspaced myself, or I like jumped and I was like, you idiot, don't jump, you told yourself not to jump. I felt that was like a weakness that he had, is he was willing to go nuclear, and I tried to expose it, but I got smoked by it every time. He had it on point. Sorry, let's go back to this match though.
It's all good.
And talk about my old matches. What now?
You talk about one little thing, then the whole character just fucking life bar gets depleted.
But that's kind of good, right? I mean, we get more knowledge spread apart and spread out through the VOD.
Yep. So that's great. He pushed to the corner. I like the setup that he went for with that one bar, and he just pretty much see how more what he was doing. Like he was just freaking pushing him to the corner and just keeping him there, keeping him frustrated. Yeah. I noticed how like not a lot of like some newer players don't do that, and I feel like they just go in too much. Like I mean, if they see you try to go for a deep jump in, right? Like they're gonna just roll out, you know. So what he did right there was smart. He was showing that like you can't roll. I'm gonna defend the space. If you roll, it's gonna be a bad roll. You know what I'm saying? It's like conditioning your opponent to know, like, hey, roll is not really a great option right now. So right here he gets that cross up. Yeah, he gets that. He does this. He kicks him. He throws a foul. He has to take that meaty foul. See how notice how he's just really chilling there?
And he wasn't even pushing. He saw he has 5 meter. He wants to do something. He kept himself safe right here. He didn't do anything. He was expecting something crazy, I think.
So you know how he did like a hop right there? I noticed that some people in tournament at that spacing they did run and like a hyper hop, and it's like, you know, it kind of like looks obvious, like, oh shit, he's gonna run hyper hop. I got some frames to roll out of here.
Yeah.
But he just went for a regular hop instead. So if he did land and you did roll, he might have been able to throw you back. So he was using the correct hop in that situation compared to what other players haven't been using.
That one?
Watch,
Or
yeah.
was it a little further up?
It's gonna be right here, right? Gets a trip, fireball, hop right here.
Gotcha.
Yep. So if he does roll, you notice how like this is what Silent's doing, which I wish Party kind of did start mixing up. I mean, Party's neutral is not really that. I mean, it's pretty decent with mine, but this is like a layer of offense. What I think he needs to implement just a little bit more and be scary with it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't do this where I think he should have. So like if he does a jump CD and if it hits and he wins air to air, why not just throw one, right? And run along with it, see what happens. Alright, so let's get into this. That was a good burn knuckle. Not burn knuckle, I mean fireball, my bad. Oh, I would have went with the burn knuckle. Because the burn knuckle, if he gets a soft knockdown, if he rolls, you could throw him and stuff like that.
So, at this distance... Oh no, I went forward.
Let's just leave it here, we'll see.
Yeah, well I want to see the cross-up range. Because I think this is one of those things you can bait. 2 steps back.
Yeah. See, that was right here. He did that crouch D. Wrong time to do crouch. See, that was perfect. Not all those negative frames. He made one good jump. So he was being a little too hasty. I would have just chilled right after the trip whiff. But I think he still would have got tagged nonetheless.
Okay, so Angel, if she whiffs a button, like if she whiffs her crouch A or something, and it barely misses you, then she can hop. Oh my god, that was fucked up.
Oh, it's just like, not really. It's just like, I think Jose was just throwing things instead of being patient, and he would just put himself at disadvantage by whiffing like those big ass normals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But if you do whiff a normal from that range, Angel can and will hop over you.
Hop. I mean, almost anyone can in a way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he did that crouch. He shouldn't have. If that whiffed, if they both whiffed, I would have just backdashed and chilled. Like Terry, he doesn't want to be too close to Angel, to be honest. That's just what I think.
Damn, that mix was fucked up.
This matchup, I definitely would have been using my crouch B, stand B, like D, hop CD, using your far range normal, try to keep her at bay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you get your knockdown, that's when you start applying your pressure, bait that counter super, and etc. So if I remember correctly, I don't think Jose was using much air fireballs in this situation. I probably would have in certain situations instead of going in. So you actually control your space. Like, see how she did a jump B, try to catch like a hop or just taking gas, and then like she pretty much got fucked for it because he was able to guard her. Like that's instead of like running at her and trying to like take too much what's it called, or be too aggro, because you end up looking like kind of like one-dimensional game plan, you know?
Yeah.
You're not really frustrating your opponent. Your opponent is just like looking for you being overly aggressive and see how they were able to capitalize on you. But if you were able, that was nice. But if you're able to throw fireballs, keep her out with like your normals and stuff like that, like hop, CD, your air fireballs, get them to bait to jump and like throw a DP here and there. You make it, when you have that moment or you're able to do that, you create some sort of frustration on your opponent maybe, and you have to try things like, okay, it seems like my opponent's a little frustrated, he can't get in, he's chilling and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Should use that time in general to like see if you can apply pressure yourself. So he was, pretty much overall, I feel like his he was being overly aggro. It was predictable, and he was just taking the right guess at that moment to contest and control his space. He got too comfortable.
Yeah, it looks like he's just very slowly spacing him out, and then, oh man, the My Twister.
Dude, I think that could have been a bait, but he pressed the button, and this is where Silent was able to take clean it out pretty clean right here in this matchup or this match.
So basic, like, man, that was a good anti-air here from my. I want to watch this round again because this was pretty like scrambly.
Yeah.
Stopped him with the crouch B. Okay, goes low. Guard cancels out. Pressing buttons.
See, he knew he was overly aggressive, so he banked on that, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I think he was just mashing at this point, and he just canned himself from there.
Yeah, being overly aggressive there, like just trying to survive the round.
Thank you!